Aspire and consume Starbucks. I enjoy my life. I sell it to Starbucks, but I don't enjoy my life.
Ethiopia is revered as the birthplace of coffee, but it is one of the poorest countries in Africa. Coffee is the country's main export and holds the promise for future international development. Starbucks encourages its suppliers to improve quality, which in turn commands higher prices. In addition, social premiums are paid on Starbucks contracts for projects to benefit farmers and their families.
Starbucks is simply forcing the Ethiopian farmers to revolt against it. A pound of coffee bean costs $1.45, but a bag of Starbucks roasted sun-dried sedamo costs $26.
It is simply because the coffee bean price is determined by the degree of competition. Competition amongst the buyers is more than that of the sellers. It shows that farmers heavily rely on doing business with Starbucks.
Which means, to make a bare subsistence, the farmers are obliged to sell as cheap as possible. In contrast, Starbucks, as the biggest buyer, they don't have much competition.
The more the farmers being exploited, the more the tension grows, and it will inevitably lead to a revolution.
Instead of revolution, can the Ethiopian farmers just charge more from Starbucks?
I don't think so, as the price of coffee bean is also determined by the cost of production, which means it is only sufficient enough for the existence and reproduction of farmers.
With this low price, the harder the farmers work, the more Starbucks earn.
Exactly, and now Starbucks is trying to maintain this situation. Finally, Starbucks will become a bigger coffee bean buyers, which can push the price as low as possible.
So under the one-way exploitation, the farmers will eventually acquire class consciousness. They will take action to overthrow the system of unfair trade.
Durkheim suggests changes should be taken gradually. Wage can be raised, but never too much. Otherwise, it will cause another sudden change in this global village that hinders the running of society.
Ever since the Starbucks do business with farmers in Ethiopia, they're already having a relatively high wage there. However, farmers in Ethiopia believe that such wage is unreasonable when they compare the price of coffee sold in US.
Yeah, actually this protest is a reflection of anomie according to Durkheim's interpretation as the original norm. The current wage level lost its value in the eyes of the farmers. If the case continues, the whole production will break down as they keep on demonstrating but not farming.
I suppose the opponents may say that the division of labor between them is actually beneficial and helps Ethiopians make a better living. Starbucks may say that they're just helping a country in terms of human development and to get rid of poverty.
If they say so, they are simply too idealistic. Division of labor only results in more exploitation. When the cost of production is lowered, larger amounts of coffee is to be produced in a given period of time. Therefore, Starbucks makes higher profit, but the wages for farmers do not rise proportionally. Therefore, relative wage actually decreases.
If so, there's a vicious cycle. The poor remains the poor, the rich will become richer. This polarization will definitely encourage the exploited farmers to start a revolution.
It's too radical to claim Ethiopia is being exploited. I think those farmers are just making a fuss. Durkheim sees the society unites individuals as a whole through organic solidarity under modernization and industrialization.
Oh, so US coffee producers and the farmers in Ethiopia are united by their differences of specialization in the production of coffee. Originally, they shared a common belief in enhancing the efficiency of production, but is now replaced by their own self-interest.
Yes, the good division of labor should be kept continuously for maintaining the effective operation of the worldwide coffee industry.
I agree. Whether this is those that perform as their experts, whether it's farming, picking, or marketing the coffee, and so forth. The deal between Starbucks and farmers is beneficial to both of them, and they are interdependent.
Farmers should understand this is the best they can get in this cooperative relationship. It's irrational for them to start a revolution.
Starbucks case is just a projection of today's world. Conflict exists. Yet, remember, only a successful social movement bringing changes to the world can be regarded as revolution. Revolution is not just one or two events at a period of time, but a series of events. So, are we a revolutionary generation? For the time being, there is no right or wrong answer.